I'll slap you. If I hear your voice inside this now, I'll knock you. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to be back. I gave you guys vibes. I told you guys I was going to do so. Like, it's pretty much already like a whole year since I gave that introduction video, and I'm here again. Come on, disturb you people. But I hope to be very, very consistent. It's just my serious prayer. A lot of things happened during that whole period. I think it was like June, July. I got my job. I got jobs. Like, I was practically working for like 2 to 3 companies at the same time, and I couldn't juggle all of that. And I had my side gigs and everything. But now I am really excited to be here. And my first video for you guys is a movie review, a Nollywood movie called Breaded Life. I think it came out in 2020 or 2021. I think it was pretty much last year, the year before. I can't really remember. It was in the cinema for a while. It was really interesting. I had like a serious laugh. I laughed. It was such a fun movie, and I really hoped that it was going to come to Netflix. And we thank God, last week or 2 weeks ago, it was brought on Netflix. And so here I am giving you my review of the movie. So, Breaded Life follows the life of Sumisola Smart Co, portrayed by Timini Egbuson, and he's practically a trust fund baby, stresses his mom's life, and after so much back and forth on his future plans and what he plans to do, at the back of his mind, he already knows that, oh, my trust fund is going to help me and all of that. But his mom is like, well, you have to wait till you're 30, so what are you going to do before then? And it so happens that one morning he wakes up and everyone who knows him does not recognize him, does not know him, and he had to start his life from the beginning. He had to practically hustle, and the only person who could remember him from his life was a bread seller, Todo Wedo. I hope I pronounced that well. But this character was portrayed by Bimbo Ademoye, and sis was funny. I enjoyed every bit of her scenes. She had to take him in, showed him the ghetto life. Brother had to hustle his way out of the ghetto life, had to do a lot of jobs, menial jobs, and I would say that it was a good movie. I wouldn't say it was great. I think Nollywood has gotten to the point where there's enough funding for Nollywood producers and directors to actually give us really great movies. So it is a good movie. I wouldn't lie. I enjoyed it. And by the way, it's a dramedy, produced and directed, or written and directed. I can't read, but I know she wrote it by Biodun Stephen. And if you know this name, she actually either produced, directed, or because I know she produces, directs, and writes. So she had some kind of connection to Ovi's voice that had Bisola Aiyeola, Finding Bami, that had Bimbo Ademoye. There were a couple of movies, I think, yeah, there are a couple of Picture Perfect. That's one movie I know we could find a link into this Breaded Life as well. So she has some kind of connection to Picture Perfect as well. So let's get right into the review. So first off, we have the characters, and you know how some studios like to have like power packed cast. Well, these sort of had like some very notable names and faces, but I would really like to say that the characters were thought through. Timini did his role. I know he's being typecasted as the bad boy teams and always giving us like the stubborn son and everything. But the fact that, well, spoiler, he had to go into the ghetto, had to carry heavy load, had to carry bread, had to do like some serious menial jobs. I heard that they went into the ghetto to act out this scene, and I think that Timini did a superb job. Then we go to the wonderful Bimbo Ademoye. Girl is funny. I wouldn't lie. Have you seen Selena? Have you seen Finding Bami? If you even see her in Sugar Rush, she was really, really good. Like, I know that in Nigeria we have issues with typecasting. We say, oh, this person is always doing this. I'm like, if this particular character is what is going to get you an award, please, brother and sister, do it, because it is going to give you that award you're looking for. And Bimbo really did good. I still don't understand why. Well, I think I understand why she didn't win the AMVCA. I think the AMVCA best in a comedy, whatever. I think that it's a voting category, and the person who won obviously has like a lot of following, and she's been there for a very long time. I understand that the person who won has been getting it back to back, but I think that Bimbo is a very funny person. I also heard that she had to learn the Egun, yes, she had to learn their language from the start, and that's to show you how much dedication is put into these characters. And we also had Bisola Aiyeola acting as Auntie Age, and Auntie Age was a very one, like, she had to act as an Igbo woman in this movie, and she did really good. And we also had Nino something. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Ninalowo. Wow. So he acted as Jobe in Breaded Life. And if you watched Picture Perfect, it was pretty much a sync from Picture Perfect to Breaded Life, because he acted the same character he was in Picture Perfect and Breaded Life. We also had Lateef, we also had Mrs. Tinamba. We had a couple of really good actors, and they acted really well. Like, you can't. We even had MC Lively. We had Funny Bone as the gatesman. They were funny, always funny, and they gave us back to back. Like, these characters were characters that were paired with the right actors. It wasn't just like, let's just add. I have an issue with the studio. It wasn't a situation whereby they just brought in anybody because they had followings or anything. These were people that were thought through. The whole process was really, really thought through, and I really enjoyed that. And the storyline is your typical. It starts out as your typical dramedy where you hear, oh, the rich boy isn't making his parents happy. They had to send him away, blah blah blah. But in this case, there was a twist at the end. Spoiler alert. Yeah, the whole process of him going to the ghetto, living the ghetto life, falling in love with Todowede and everything. He was actually in a coma, and he woke up and got inspired, and you know the rest. Let me not spoil it for you. But all in all, production quality, directing, awesome, amazing. It was really, really good. No, I still go back to the fact that they went. It's not your typical Ikoyi, Ikoyi, well, your new Nollywood kind of movie where it's always set on the island, and they just find one shanty street and try to make it look like a ghetto. They went into the ghetto, went into the market, man. I'm sure Timini got a lot of massage because that guy was carrying heavy loads in that film. But all in all, it was a really, really good movie. And if you've not seen Bread and Life, I'm sorry for spoiling it for you, but you should see it because it was really, really amazing. And I hope that in the nearest future that Bimbo Ademoye actually gets the recognition that she deserves, because she is really, really funny. So go to Netflix and see Brother Life. Have fun, enjoy. You're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to get irritated, you're going to and you're going to be happy with me. Oh, I'm saying rubbish at this point, but yes, thank you. And that's about that.